Hey, Sangriaz from the Hidden Levels here. This is a little bit different video from what you're used to seeing on our channel. Are you surprised? I'm celebrating a huge milestone of 2 million gamer score on Xbox today with all of you on video. Before I start on the achievement talk, since this is the first time I'm showing on video in this channel, I want to talk a little bit about myself. My real name is Sang, and that's where Sangriaz comes from. I was born and raised in Seoul, but lived in the States for about 10 years total. So I'm completely bilingual in both Korean and English. I studied computer science to become a game developer, but in the end, I decided that I wanted to play games rather than make games. So I just play games, and my job doesn't involve anything to do with games at this moment. Also, because I'm bilingual, I try to use the skill to translate games, and I've done some work in that area as well. So there's a little bit about me. Okay, let's talk achievements. So if you've been following my journey to 2 million, you may have noticed I stopped gaining achievements on December 10th with only 1,000 gamer score left. And if you know me, and if you're an achievement hunter, you know that 1,000 gamer score is very easy to get these days. It takes maybe 1 hour, 10 minutes, depending on the game. But I waited 20 days, and the reason was exactly 15 years ago is when I got my first achievement on this gamer tag, and I wanted to celebrate that 15 years of achievement hunting as well as 2 million gamer score. I'm really grateful to have met a lot of great friends along the way, online and offline, as well as my family and friends who put up with my gaming. You know, sometimes I can be a little bit obsessive, to go a little bit overboard to try and get some achievements. So I'm really thankful, especially thankful to my wife Julie. So now let's take a look at some of the more interesting achievements I obtained over the years. I actually wanted to show you an overview of all of the games I played and the achievements I earned, but unfortunately the Xbox One achievement UI does not go very far back. And I don't know what the limit is, but it only seems to have about 1 year or 2 years worth of data, and I played games for 15 years, so I don't know where all of them are. Anyway, so let's get started. First achievement that I earned was completed story mode once in Dead or Alive 4. My first ever completion was Madden NFL 06. Before this, I never played any football games, to be honest, but found out it was one of the easier completion that I could actually play on my 360. Interestingly enough, all of the NBA games never came out in Korea, and it did not run on an Asian console, so I had the only choice, the sports game, was Madden. My favorite game on Xbox 360 is BioShock. I completed the Korean version, Japanese version, English version, and German version for 4 stack, and I also completed the Xbox One remaster. Chaos Head Love Choo Choo was the first Japanese visual novel game that I decided to do a guide on. Many more visual novel game guides came after this. I became quite well known for this, and many people asked me if I was going to do a guide even before the game was released. I was flattered, but I don't really speak Japanese, so it's a tough one. One of my proudest completion was Geometry Wars Retro Evolved. It took me 2 months of playing every day to get this, and I was so happy when I got the 1 million without dying. Another one of my proudest completion is Call of Duty 3. Mainly this is because I don't normally boost a lot, especially with more than 5-6 people. But this one, 18 people got together every weekend for 5 months. A lot of dedication, and everyone got the achievement, so I was very happy. So many times when the boosting sessions go over a long period of time,
people quit and leave, and some people don't get the achievements. But yeah, this was a really great result, and in the end, I was able to complete this game. I was very happy. And one final proud one, Pac-Man for Windows Phone. I love Pac-Man. I've said this often in other interviews and all that. Well, it's not very hard to learn the patterns, and I played a lot of it, so I knew most of it. But the phone controls are just shit. It was very difficult and took me a lot of tries, but finally got it done. I was really happy about that one. My first Xbox One completion was Loco Cycle. This was just an easy completion that was a launch title. It took me like 4 or 5 hours. It was pretty fun. My first Xbox One achievement, welcome to Forza Motorsport in Forza 5. I was really disappointed, and I was really looking forward to this, and I was so disappointed. I didn't play much more of it after. I got a few more achievements, but yeah. Shovel Knight. I love this game. Great game. Played it on 3DS at first, and then played on Xbox One and Windows. Didn't play the latest the DLC for it just yet, but yeah, it really reminds me of the 8-bit platform games that I absolutely loved as I grew up. Mega Man, all that good stuff. Once again, I said I love Pac-Man. Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 is a game I want to shout out to. Champion Edition took the Pac-Man formula to the next level. Sequel took it higher. It's a great game. It's not an easy completion, but a great game. I played like 80 hours to complete this, and it's just fantastic. Rogue Legacy. I picked this as a game of the year in one of the Hidden Levels articles, and normally don't like this genre, but yeah, this one I fell in love, and so it's sometimes you try out of your league and you fall in love with it, and I just wanted to try the game, but in the end I ended up playing for many hours and got the full 1000. Looking forward to the sequel coming soon. Waterman Snap Attack. I very much like word puzzle games, but not that great at it. I usually use a solver to help out for achievement purpose, but this game did not have a solver, and it wasn't easy to really play at first. So I kind of gave up on the completion, but when they announced server closure, I found out there was actually a solver someone made, and it was posted on TA. So I used that, and I was able to actually get this done 2 days before server shutdown. Very close call, and I was happy that I was able to complete it. Unfortunately, I believe I never completed some of the other versions. I only completed the Windows version, and that was it. Overcooked. Okay, so this one meant to be enjoyed in co-op, but I did the entire game solo. Not easy, but really satisfying. I mean, if you don't have a partner, still, I know it's not an easy game, but you can do it. Try it. It's much more satisfying to do the whole thing solo. It's more fun playing with someone in co-op, but very satisfying doing this solo. Alright, so that's a few of the games. I really wanted to scroll through the whole thing. It's just there is no data for that. So actually I do want to shout out one more game. Okay, so you may remember I reached 1 million Gamerscore, and it was actually my 1000th completion as well. It was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on Xbox 360, an Xbox Live arcade game. So, recently, Microids released Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on Xbox One. So, I thought that was a perfect game. I'd do it again. I don't know if there's gonna be another Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, on Xbox Series, or whenever I get to 3 million. I'll think about that later, but yeah. I reached 1 million with an achievement called All Too Easy. This time, I decided to do it Ultimate Champion. that's what I feel like as I reach this milestone. I feel like an ultimate champion. I'm still number one in Gamerscore in Korea, number one Gamerscore in all of Asia. I'm within the top 10 in the world. There's few people above me, but in my heart I feel like a champion. So that seemed like a really good one. Unfortunately, I did not reach a 2000s completion. That was a little bit too difficult to do. Would have required me to complete some other games that I skipped, or go back to live arcade games to try and get 200 gamer score, 400 gamer score completions, so that I don't gain as many gamer score, and it was too much of a hassle. Alright, so that was that. Okay, before I finish this video, I want to thank people. It's been 15-year journey, and as such, there are many people I met and want to thank. I apologize in advance if I forget to mention someone. Everyone is in my heart, and I'm grateful to have them. In no particular order, the hidden levels: Kitty Skies, Gamer Guy in a Suit, Jamie Reloaded, Builds Manati, Shadow Tobuscus, Carnage, The Welsh Hunter, Stagorilla, Slayer Raining, Chin Doctor, Radical Sniper, SMR Nov, Stallion, Slain, Wu984, Nasty Master Daddy, Bond007, Maka91, all Xbox MVPs, all content makers, and anyone else I might have missed. I really apologize if I left someone out. It was definitely not intentional. I just have so many people that I want to thank, and I don't want my video to be like 2 hours. I feel thankful that I have so much love and support. Thank you.
So I don't know what's gonna happen after 2 million, but I'll continue to play games and earn achievements. However, in 2021, we are expecting a newborn son to come into our family. It's our first child, and so I'm likely to be spending more time with him than playing games in next year. But as I said, I will continue to play games. I will continue to make guys. I just love and enjoy doing that, and I'm not gonna stop. 2020 has been a tough year for all of us with COVID-19. I hope 2021 sees the end of COVID-19 and everyone have a great new year. So I want to end this video with Happy New Year, and I'll be back with more videos soon.